Katie, it was quite a weekend for Whitworth volleyball. Two grueling, thrilling five-set matches. Uh, One we pulled out, seemingly out of nowhere or out of the jaws of defeat, so to speak. One that just went back and forth with PLU. Just take us back through the weekend, your evaluation of the team, and what we take out of it.
Yeah, yeah. So Friday night played against PLU, um, and didn't come out playing very strong in that first set. I think while we knew PLU was going to be a very tough opponent and look a little bit different than when we played them the first time, I think mentally we were still a little unprepared for maybe what a challenge that was going to be. And then it took us a while to recover mentally. Leading up to that week, we were dealing with injuries and unsure if Maddie was going to play for us, and so kind of going through a week of uncertainty, I think that maybe took a little bit of an emotional toll. All that to say, it took us a while to kind of get to that place where I felt like we were competing and ready to play at a high level. And we had spurts of consistent play, but just unfortunately not consistent enough. And PLU kept pushing, and we just never found any kind of rhythm, especially offensively. I feel like our offense was off. Hitters weren't connecting well. We weren't getting the swings that we wanted. And then always feeling like we had to kind of dig ourselves out of a hole coming from behind. I think that just was mentally draining for us. I just don't know if we were just up for that challenge. And so unfortunately found us losing in 5 sets, and PLU played great. And then we had to kind of quickly reset and respond to what we knew was going to be an even tougher match against UPS, and a really, really important match in terms of our standings in the Northwest Conference, because we had lost to UPS previously. And so if we were going to be in any kind of contention at all, we knew that we needed to beat them. And then, yeah, started out once again just kind of slow. And I think reflecting back and watching film, and I think there was some physical components to that, but once again, I very much think it was just kind of that mindset for us. We're just still hesitant and not playing confidently and not playing together, and kind of maybe just looking to someone else to make an important play. And I think maybe a lot of them were looking to Maddie, but Maddie also was trying to work through some pain and working through her injury, and so we were kind of lost, I think is the word I would use. And then really had to find ourselves in that challenge of being down 2 sets, and then being down in that third set. I think maybe it was 17-14, and I think I called my last timeout, and I was just kind of pleading with them, just to kind of forget about the circumstances that they were in right then, and just play with that joy, and just try to remember, who they were before, their goals, their hopes, their dreams, and just kind of just mentally getting them to find that passion and play to inspire each other. And somehow they found a way to bring it together, and I'm just so proud of them. I think they are tough and they are resilient, and the fact that they were willing to push through and find a way when things weren't going well for them really speaks to how talented they are and how tough they are mentally. And then we were able to get that set win, 26-24, and then got the match win.
In some ways, is this a little bit an outgrowth of last year when we went 16-0?
Yeah.
We were tested, but really there wasn't a lot of adversity.
No.
And so this year, learning how to deal with some real adversity.
Yeah.
In what ways do you see that perhaps helping us down the line?
Yeah, that's a great observation. I do think dealing with adversity and kind of pushing through those struggles and addressing failure and understanding what that means is really important. And hopefully, yes, we can be stronger and grow from that if we should find ourselves in a chance to contend for a Northwest Conference title. We're going to have to beat some really tough opponents on the road. We're basically going to have to win out. So my hope would be that kind of making it through that circumstance and dealing with some other adverse situations, they can find confidence in that, they can find hope in that, and know that they had previously overcome that. And so hopefully from here on forward, they can have that strength and that confidence to move forward.
You referenced tough teams on the road.
Yeah.
Starts this week, tomorrow night to be
Yeah.
exact.
Yeah.
The Whitman team just beat the same PLU team that beat us. And Willamette is only one game out of first place. In what ways are these teams different than when we saw them the first time? And what challenges will they present?
Yeah. Yeah, so I think Whitman right now is different in the way that they're just playing with a lot of confidence. I feel like they're just continuing to get better. They have two really good outside hitters. Number 9 specifically, I think, has just gotten better each time, and she's a good 6 rotation player. And they're always just so tough at home. That's always a tough road trip for us. And so right now our mindset is definitely just one game at a time. So at this point, while we understand how tough Willamette's going to be, we haven't really even considered them because we know we don't have a great history playing against Whitman at their place. And so we're just kind of all in on how we can be the best team we can be and get that win tomorrow. And then, I mean, regarding Willamette and their wins, because like you said, yeah, they're just one game behind us. I think that they've had a lot of strong play from their sophomore outside. She has kind of taken over and almost every night has gotten like 15 plus kills. And so I think their offense just looks a lot more consistent with her playing solid. So we're going to have to do a great job of just defending her and then once again making sure that we're playing to our level on our side of the net.